Colts owner Jim Irsay says Andrew Luck has 107-degree fever for success. Indianapolis. It wasn't until the 28th minute of Monday's press conference that Jim Irsay's voice began to rise, his bottled-up fury pouring out as the Indianapolis Colts owner came to the spirited defense of the beleaguered quarterback his franchise's future depends on. Forget the ums, the yugs, the talk of the coach who's on his way out, the potential of whomever is on his way in. Jim Irsay was talking about Andrew Luck like he was his firstborn son and he'd been left for dead. He was talking about hope and doubt and about his own credibility that's damn near shot in the eyes of some of his fan base. That's what happens when you tell them your star QB is going to be ready to play this season, over and over and over, and you're wrong. Irsay was yelling, slapping his palms on the podium. And he was fighting back a tear. "I'm telling you that this kid is a special kid," he shouted. Special. He was born to great things in the National Football League, and he will do great things in the National Football League, all right? That is coming from someone, in this league, for almost a half a century, who was introduced to this game by Johnny Unitas, slapping me on the shoulder and saying, "Move your ass," in the training room. Irsay was defending his credentials. A lifetime in the sport spent climbing the ranks, from ball boy grunt to mistake-prone general manager to well-respected owner, because those credentials need defending. It's been a rough few months for Jim Irsay. He sold Colts fans optimism all spring and summer, assuring them that Andrew Luck's shoulder surgery last January wouldn't sink the 2017 season. Then it did. On Monday, some 24 hours after the Colts stumbled to a 4-12 finish and canned coach Chuck Pagano, Irsay had to answer for that. "When you talk about me being an optimist, I am," Irsay vowed. "But I'm a realist too. If we have something to talk about, I'm gonna look you in the eye, and I'm gonna talk about it right on. I'm not gonna BS someone. I'm not gonna BS my fans. I'm not gonna BS the media. I'm not gonna do any of that because I don't want it done to me. I am telling you, that I have no doubt in my mind that Andrew is gonna come back. I'd rather tell my fans the truth that if it was bad news, and I'd be the first to tell them. It's not bad news. It's damn good news. The problem is Irsay can't know, not yet, not fully. Luck has not yet resumed throwing a football. That comes in the next few weeks. And until he does, the franchise cannot completely know if he'll be under center come the 2018 opener. That's the hope. The plan. But if this rehabilitation has taught us anything, it is this: the plan doesn't always work out. This rehabilitation has been slow. It's been unpredictable. It's been aggravating. Irsay's repeated assurances, "Nothing to see here," haven't gone over well. And now, 2 months after Luck was shut down for the season, and a few days after he returned from a 6-week stay in the Netherlands where he continued rehabilitation on the shoulder he just hasn't gotten right, Irsay remains resolute, in part because he has to. The Colts' fate is tied to that appendage. He believes Luck will be Luck again. He's coming back, Irsay said Monday. "You guys don't know the fire that's burning in Luck's eyes. You guys don't know the type of fever he has for success right now. It's a 107-degree fever towards success right now, the intensity that he has." General Manager Chris Ballauer dismissed the notion that Luck's murky situation would derail the Colts' hopes of luring their top coaching to town. It remains a valid point. Could the uncertainty that surrounds the most pivotal position on the field give a head coaching candidate pause? If he has pause, Ballauer shot back, then he's not the right guy. Asked if anyone should have pause, Ballauer didn't hesitate. "No," he said. "The explanation both the Colts and Luck are pushing, the shoulder simply took longer to heal than expected. No snags," Irsay vowed. "No second surgeries planned," Luck promised. "No reason to worry," Ballauer believes. "Time will be the judge of that. I do believe, from talking to the doctors, and from talking to Andrew, that there is no question that he can come back," Irsay said. "My optimism, throughout the off-season, was absolutely genuine. It was completely warranted. One of the finest, if not the finest, shoulder doctor in the world said the surgery went outstanding, and things looked really good. Again, art, not science. It took longer for the shoulder to heal. And that's just as simple as it can be. The problem is nothing's been simple, not with this injury, not with the rehabilitation, not with this franchise. Jim Irsay's comments did nothing to help. He wants you to know he wasn't selling false hope, that Andrew Luck will be Andrew Luck again and the nightmare that was the Indianapolis Colts 2017 season will prove an aberration and nothing more. Do you believe him? Call Star reporter Zach Kiefer at 317-444-6134 and follow him on Twitter, @Zkiefer. More, Chris Ballard, Jim Irsay plan for hiring new Colts coach. Twitter has fun with Colts season-ending news conference. Love our Colts coverage. Download the free IN Sports app.